Okay everyone, this is going to be a walkthrough of how to use these tutorials and also how to complete your first program. So let's get started. When you open the link, you're going to see this page right here and it says, are you ready to start coding your own game? Complete this tutorial to find out how to, and actually we've already practiced this, so hopefully you're going to show me you know how to. Follow the tutorial prompts, find blocks in your toolbox, build some code in the workspace, and run your project on the built-in game screen, or simulator as I like to call it. So as you are doing this tutorial, if you would like to have directions read aloud to you, if you just click the speaker over here on the bottom left, it will read the directions to you. So keep that in mind. Sometimes people like to use that function, and that is available to all of you. All right, let's get started. Okay, so welcome. You've just discovered the most important part of following a tutorial, reading instructions. Sometimes you'll need to scroll to read all of the instructions. When you're ready to move to the next step, click Next to continue. Same thing, there is a speaker up here, so you can have those directions read aloud to you. So keep that in mind. That is always there for you when you're using the tutorials. All right, I'm going to click Next. We like to hide extra info in clue boxes to shorten the instructions. Click the clue box below to see what's inside. Okay, it says click here to see a clue. Congrats, you found a clue. Okay, so I know that if I see something that looks like this, there might be a clue for me to know how to do something. Cool. Sometimes we like to show you recommended blocks for a step. Click the round light bulb button below to see an example. Oh, okay, here's the light bulb. Oh, okay, so it is showing me what the code should look like. You found me. Okay, great. All right, let me see if I need to scroll. No, I don't, but I finished all the directions, so I'm going to click Next. Your workspace is the area where you'll connect the code blocks. We talked about this during week 3. Specifically though, this one says click inside the splash block that's already in the workspace and change the sentence to something more exciting. Okay, click in here, hit delete. Wow, this is my first program. You can put whatever you would like in there. And I'm going to add a second line. I am so excited. Well, let's give that an exclamation point because I'm excited. All right. Oh, there's a clue box here. What's a workspace? Oh, cool. It shows me what the workspace is, and it tells me that it's the area to the right of the toolbox where I build my program. Only blocks connected in the workspace will be run by the computer. Okay, so only anything I put here in the workspace, anywhere in here, will run. Sweet. All right, let's close that. All right, does this look right? I like bananas. Ah, cute. Okay, I'm going to go to Next. I have read all my directions, and you can see here is that speaker if you want it read aloud to you. All right, blocks can be dragged out from the toolbox, connected, duplicated, and deleted. Keep going to learn more about blocks. Okay, let's see. Blocks don't always start in the workspace. When you need to add a block, we'll either suggest it using an image like this, or with highlighted text like this. Oh, look, it looks like I can click on that highlighted text. Let's see what happens. Oh, cool, it opens up the toolbox drawer that I need. Fabulous. Oh, let's see what the clue is. Want to see something cool? I already figured it out. So if you click on the highlighted text, it opens up the drawer that you need from the toolbox. Sweet. Okay, did I have to do anything else? No, just read that. Next, find the set background color. Okay, so if I remember correctly, if I click the highlighted text, it should open up where I need to find that background color. Oh yeah, set background color to, and put it in the top of the OnStart container. Click the empty square to set the background to your favorite color. Okay, I like this blue color. And then I'm going to check the light bulb. Did I do this correctly? Oh, I did. Look, mine looks just like that, except I chose a different color. My monkey is better than yours. I like what they keep putting in this, that they keep changing the splash text. That's funny. All right, next, here we come. If you can't find the block that you need, click the highlighted text and the correct category will open for you. Snap. Set my sprite to sprite of kind player into the end of the on start container. Okay. What's a sprite? Each character or image that does something is called a sprite. Okay, hopefully. All right, cool. And so I want this block. All right, I'm going to click the highlighted text so it opens the drawer that I need. Oh, okay, now I'm going to read and see if I can match. Set my sprite to sprite of kind player. Top one. Set my sprite to sprite blank of kind player. Oh, there it is. And where's it say to put it? At the end of the start container. Okay, right there. Click the empty box to draw a sprite or switch to the gallery to pick one of ours. Okay. I'm going to choose the gallery for now so that I can add in Bob. And then I'm going to click done. Let's see if I did this correctly. Oh yeah, I've got my sprite. They used a monkey. All right, I'm going to click next. Take a look at the game window. Do you see a message that needs to be cleared? Then do you see the sprite that you chose? Let's make this bigger. Yes, I do see a message that needs to be cleared, so I'm going to click A, and then there's Bob right in the middle. All right, yes, I do. Fabulous. Next. Oh, you know what? They're missing something that's really super important to me, you guys. The tutorial did not remind you that your sprite needs to have a unique name. It just left it as my sprite. We're going to fix that. So I'm going to click on the down arrow next to where it says my sprite, and I'm going to choose rename variable. This is Bob, so obviously I'm going to name him Bob. You can name your sprite whatever unique name you want, but you always need to make sure that you give it a unique name. Okay? All right, now we can move on. This is a container block. Container blocks have a flat edge at the top and bottom with an open space in the middle where other blocks connect. Container blocks control when the code inside runs. Here's an example. On A button pressed. Okay? Cool. Oh, I have to get one of those. Find the on A button pressed container and drag it into the empty area of the workspace. Okay? Let's click there. Oh, there it is. On A button pressed. Cool. And you can see it won't go inside the on start because the on start block is also a container block. Okay, did I do it right? I did. Nice. All right, standard blocks. Now there are standard blocks. These are the single line blocks with notches at the top and the bottom so that they can be attached to other pieces. These blocks run in order from top to bottom in the container where they're placed. So here's an example of a standard block. My sprite start spray effect. Okay, this block sends water spraying from the center of your sprite. Ooh, neat. Okay. All right, so now find a my sprite start spray effect block and snap it into the on A button pressed container that's already in your workspace. Okay. Oh, there it is. My sprite start spray effect, and put it in here. Click the plus sign to the right of the new block to pop open an extra option. Do I need to scroll? All right, there's no scrolling in this one, so let's see what's next. Did I do it right? Ah, I did. Nice. Mine looks the same, except that mine says Bob because that is who my sprite is. If it said my sprite, it wouldn't work. I don't have a sprite named my sprite. Finally, we have value blocks. Value blocks are special pieces that add information to other blocks. Sometimes they're pointy, sometimes they're rounded, but they always need another block to snap into. Value blocks look something like this. Value blocks have different shapes depending on what kind of information they add. Each value will only fit in certain types of spaces. Okay. All right, from the math category, grab a pick random, that's a value block, 0 to 10 value block, and snap it in to replace 500. Okay, let's, oh, cool, there's only one there. And snap it in to replace 500. Now notice, these two are the same shape, so that's why this block can fit in there. Change the random range to pick between 100 and 600, okay? Now it was 500 milliseconds before, so now it's going to range, it's going to pick a random range between 100 and 600 milliseconds. All right, did I do that right? Dun, dun. Confetti, oh, they did confetti. Oh, there are other effects? Okay, I don't want to do the spray effect. What do I want? Oh, let's do hearts. There's a whole bunch though. Nice. Okay, let's do hearts. Next. Take a look at the game window, click the A button or spacebar to clear your splash screen message. Click A over and over again to see your effects. Okay, let's make this big again. A. Ha! I've got hearts flowing. Nice. They don't look that good against the light blue background though. I might need to change something. All right, I did that. It works. Next, now get creative. Take a look at all the extra blocks in the toolbox. It's okay if you don't know what they all do. Play around with them to see what happens. Test your game after every couple of steps to make sure it's behaving the way you want it to. Okay. Well, I want to change the color first off. Let's do purple. Okay, let's test it. Ooh, pretty. I don't really like the hearts. Let's pick something else. Hearts. Let's try fire. All right, I'm gonna make it big again. Oh, that's interesting. I look like I'm going on fire. I don't like that. What else? Confetti. What's a trail? I don't know what that one is. All right, let's try it. Yeah, I don't like that either. I think I'm going to use confetti. I know I like confetti. Okay, that's all right. Meh. Okay, well, that's good for our first program. I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to let you guys play around with other things if you would like. But let's take a look at how to now share this. I'm going to finish up. Okay. I am done. I don't want to code anything next right now. What I would like to do though is I would like to get the share link. So I'm going to go up to the share icon right here. And it's going to say, here's my project title, and I'm going to do share project. And then that gives me the project link, okay? That is the link that I need. So I'm just going to click this word copy here. Once it turns green, I know that I've copied the link. I don't have to highlight it, I don't have to do anything, I just click the button. And once it's green, I know I've copied it. And then that is what I'm going to go paste in my assignment in Canvas in order to turn it in. All right, folks, good luck. Thank you.